Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I am here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video you will be notified. Alright, you guys, so I'm honestly not exactly sure what we're going to be talking about today. I know we got some good stuff to talk about. I did kind of look over everything, but when I tell you guys, because of this Delta variant that is spreading, there are so many articles that are coming out about how, I know I spoke to you guys yesterday about how the president is looking into seeing if he could possibly make the mandate to get the vaccine, make it a mandate, basically. He wants to make it to where you don't have a choice. You have to take this vaccine. He's trying to see. In the meantime, he did suggest that the individual states have more power to kind of mandate, and I've seen already in certain circumstances, which I'm going to be going over. But the first thing that I did want to talk about is regarding California. So let's discuss our governor. If you guys didn't already know, our governor is currently Gavin Newsom, I think is his name, and he is currently about to be recalled, supposedly. So it says Governor Newsom's unending state of emergency challenge in the California Supreme Court. So if you guys didn't know, most states have their own state of emergency order in place that allows them to be able to receive all the financial resources and any other resources that are relevant while this pandemic still continues, okay? So for right now, in Orange County out here in California, it says the Orange County Board of Educators and Children Health Defense filed a petition to for rights of mandate directly in the California Supreme Court on Tuesday, okay, asking the court to declare an immediate end to Governor Newsom's declared state of emergency. Now, if you guys are not aware, that state of emergency, like I said, is significant because it allows the states to be able to dish out and receive financial assistance, specifically those pandemic EBT benefits, the emergency SNAP allotment benefits, all of that kind of stuff. That is because we are in a state of emergency. So if California were to end that, I'm pretty sure that all of the stuff that we already qualified for, of course, we would get that because that time has passed and we were still in a state of emergency at the time. But anything moving forward is going to be gone. Now, realistically, I'm upset, but I'm kind of not that upset. The only reason why is because I know unemployment ends September 4th, so it's going to end next month anyway. I do believe that 15% increase is also going to end next month anyway. So starting in October, whatever you were receiving before, minus that 15%, you're going to go back to that. So if you were receiving I don't even know, you guys. Just know that you're getting a 15% increase now, or at least you should have been seeing a significantly higher amount in your regular SNAP benefits, okay? So that is definitely going to go back to what it was starting in October, okay? But reading a little bit more into this, it says the petition is not about masks or vaccines or any other specific policy issue. This is coming from Scott J. Street, who is an attorney for the Orange County Board of Education, who successfully litigated a similar case against the state last year after state health officials arbitrarily closed gyms. He also says it concerns fundamental issues of the governance that are the foundation of American self-government and which cannot exist in an indefinite state of emergency. The article also goes on to say he basically feels like our governor has contradicted himself because he spoke out in some event recently stating that the pandemic was no longer a concern and that our health system will not be overwhelmed anymore. However, it says, to the contrary, all available evidence suggests a resurgence of cases and hospitalizations and deaths to the level that prompted the blueprint for a safer economy last August. Okay, and the other now rescinded public health directives at issue is unlikely to occur in light of the percentage of eligible Californians who are fully vaccinated. Okay, the governor can't have it both ways, he said. He can't claim victory over the pandemic in one court and immediately claim an emergency exists in another. So I do understand the fact that he wants him to be clear, you know what I'm saying? To be clear, state your claim. Are we in a state of emergency? Do you think that there is a reason for the state of emergency to exist? And then say that at every event. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I'm kind of rooting for Governor Gavin Newsom. I'm trying to be on his side. Y'all know how I feel about politicians. I don't really too much particularly care for any of them. I don't think that they stand for the people. I used to think that politicians needed to have an extensive background in politics and have a record that shows the things that they they have done for the community that they live in the beginning, and then progressively getting more and more active in what needs to be done depending on their position, the position in which they're trying to get, hold, or whatever the case may be. But for the most part, I'm just not feeling politicians, okay? In this situation, I do agree, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, dude, you're already in the process of getting recalled, and all of these contrary statements that you're making is not really helping you to maintain your position. So it's a little bit difficult. I don't want them to take back the state of emergency, because like I said, that would definitely affect us. Who knows what's going to happen in the near future? We haven't even gotten the winter yet. The kids just started back going to school. I've already seen in certain states that it's really, really bad. Some of you guys have told me it's really, really bad, but it's all over the news. Some states are actually rethinking even closing down the schools. School districts are considering closing down the schools. I saw that as well this morning because of the fact that cases are rising now that they've opened the schools back up to children. So I don't know. Now, we've got some more news in the world of bills and proposals and things of that nature. So we're going to jump into that. The TK12 Education Trailer Bill, AB 130, signed by Governor Newsom in July 2021, created new pathways for aspiring teachers to demonstrate both the basic skills and content knowledge required for California credentialing processes. California expanded the choices available to education candidates by permitting relevant collegiate level coursework to be used to meet the basic skills requirements in place of the California Basic Education Skills Test, also known as CBEST. In addition, the state has released a list of undergraduate majors that can be substituted for California subject examination for teachers, CSET passage. Okay, now, there was something that was significant in this. Where is it? Because we don't want to read all of that nonsense. Let's see. College of Education. It says LaFetra College of Education, LFCE, is thrilled with the state's recognition. Now, this is also pertaining to California. With the state's recognition that intentionally designed performance-based measures are rigorous and valid alternatives to traditional tests for determining one's readiness for educator preparation. So basically, they're trying to implement some way to make sure that our teachers are prepared, that they have the skills, the basic skills that are necessary to teach, whether it is in college, whether it is high school, whether they well this basically said TK through 12, so basically it's all the way until high school. So they're just basically making sure, this bill is to make sure that our teachers are better prepared with the skills and knowledge that they need to be better teachers, basically to help with their performance. Okay, not to say that anything was wrong with it before, but I do like the fact that they are taking an interest in making sure that our teachers are prepared. I myself am always saying, just in my personal life, teachers spend a pretty significant amount of time with our kids. Okay, they're with them pretty much Monday through Friday. They have a really big influence on their life and how they see the world. Okay, teachers do also help mold children into the type of adults that they're going to be, and a lot of the times the influence that they get outside of the household is without, you know what I'm saying, it's outside of our control. We don't really have no say-so over the type of teachers that get to perform and teach in our schools. So I do hope that this means that they are going to, well, rather, I just want to say shortly, I just hope that this means that our teachers are going to be better prepared in the long run, period. Whether we're in a pandemic or not, I just want them to be better prepared. I want them to be secure and comfortable, you know, and I want them to get paid too. I do think that our teachers are among some of the some of the influential people in our community who are severely left behind in terms of pay. I don't know why, but like I said, they spend a significant amount of time with our children. Our children are with teachers from transitional kindergarten, sometimes preschool, all the way up until high school. You know what I mean? I didn't say college because kids nowadays in this generation are not thinking about college. They're thinking about graduating, and that's it. They want to go straight to the club. But anyways, so yeah, I just thought I would let you guys know about that. Let's see here. There's some more information here about the Department of Education, but I don't think I'm going to talk to you guys about that. Let's talk about what's going on with Fannie Mae. This is a new I don't even know what you would call it. A new underwriting feature. There it is. A new underwriting feature for those of you guys who are homeowners or who are about to become homeowners or whatever the case may be. It says Fannie Mae opens the door for renters to become homeowners. Okay, Fannie Mae has announced a new feature in its automatic underwriting system, the AUS, to incorporate consumers' rent payments in the mortgage credit evaluation progress. So what that means basically is if you are staying in a property, most likely not an apartment, but let's just say you're staying in a townhouse, or if you are renting a house and you are paying rent, there may be a way that you can have those rent payments switched over to mortgage payments, or count in the very least against the down payment, or in some way count in an effort to help you own that home. Okay, it says beginning September 18th 2021, Fannie Mae's desktop underwriter will enable single-family lenders with permission from mortgage applicants to automatically identifying recurring rent payments in the applicant's bank statement data to deliver a more inclusive credit assessment. For qualified renters who may have limited credit history but a strong rent payment history, Fannie Mae's DU enhancement creates new opportunities for home ownership while promoting safe and sound lending. Okay, so we've got some quotes here. For many households, rent is the single largest monthly expense. There is absolutely no reason timely payment of monthly housing expenses shouldn't be included in the underwriting calculations. This is coming from the Federal Housing Finance Agency Acting Director Sandra L. Thompson. With this update, Fannie Mae is taking another step towards understanding how rental payments can more broadly be included in a credit assessment, providing an additional opportunity for renters to achieve the dream of sustainable home ownership. Okay? I like that. I like that. Honestly, I have been myself for a while. I want to say years before I even moved here. I was trying to look into rent to own programs, but I feel like a lot of those programs end up being dead end. You go to them and it ends up sending you to another advertisement, to another advertisement, to another promotion, and then you end up getting anywhere. Okay, when you call, and you guys have to be really careful. This again is what I'm learning, since I have been, I've always been a nerd all my life, but once I get involved and once I set my mind to something, I go all out in it. When it comes to home ownership, I've been doing a lot of research, and in that research, finding out that even these realtors and brokers out here, they don't have all the information that's available. Sometimes they don't know what you're talking about. And I say that because I've called quite a few realtors and people who are responsible, real estate agents and that nature, people who are responsible for helping you purchase a home, help finding you a property. And a lot of the programs that I may have heard about either from YouTube or from doing my own research on the internet or whatever, or maybe from another realtor who I know, they don't know about it. You know what I mean? It's really strange. I kind of feel like they do with medicine, you have to get continuing education credits when you're a doctor, nurse, or whatever. You have to continuously learn, because medicine is always constantly changing. There's always something new coming out. There is always a new development. I feel like with many other aspects of the world, that should still be required. And I do feel like home ownership, real estate agents, realty, whatever you want to call yourself, that definitely needs to be a part of that continuing education. They need to be up to date with all the information that's available. Like I was saying about teachers, they're not able to help us if they don't have all the information themselves. We're calling them to ask them about something specific that they don't even know about. How is that possible? Like, seriously, how is that? How are you a real estate agent? How are you I don't even know what other positions there are in that field, but how are you a person that is supposed to be responsible for helping people find their forever homes, and you don't even have the all of the information available? Okay, I feel like that makes you not prepared for your job, right? You want a doctor to be prepared for your job. I want everybody to be prepared. But anyways, I know I'm doing a lot of rambling today, guys, but it's just a lot of stuff that I just really don't understand. Okay, this article also goes on to talk about percentages of people being able to purchase homes and all that. We already know that. We know that it's very difficult, specifically in people who are living below the poverty line, to even think about becoming home ownerships. Most people nowadays just stay renting apartments for years. They stay in public housing for years. They don't even think about it. I am not one of those people. So unfortunately, this is not a situation where I can transfer my rent into mortgage payments or have it being considered to own a house, because this is an apartment complex. However, I am looking into making my next move be that. So yeah, I think you guys should look into that. This is coming from Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae, Fannie Mae, Fannie Mae. Okay, now one more thing that I did find. I think it was for Texas. Here it is. Okay, so for emergency SNAP maximum benefits, I am going to go over the names of the states. I think I gave you guys the payout dates yesterday, but for, I think it is for Texas, one of the dates is actually different in this article. Texas is another one of those states that just gives me a hard time. So on here for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the state of Texas, I have August 9th through the 13th for August. However, when I look in this article that came across my screen yesterday, it says, hold on. Officials say this increase in additional emergency allotment amount should appear in recipients' accounts by August the 31st. Completely different from August the 9th through the 13th, okay? So if you don't get them between August the 9th through the 13th, and by the way, that information came directly from the United States Department of Agriculture, which again just goes to show that even though you use trusted sources, sometimes it's not really that trustworthy, because I don't know where they be getting these numbers from. I don't know if they're just putting in there for the sake of, oh, maybe it was there last month and maybe it'll be there in those same time this month. I have no idea what that process is like, but they need to get it together. But for Texas, I wanted to let you guys know, if you did not get them by tomorrow, because tomorrow's the 13th, then you should have them by August the 31st, okay? Before you guys go, oh my God, the 13th is coming on and I didn't get my benefits. I'm letting you guys know now, okay? Now, on that note, I am also going to look into emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of August, just to see if anything has changed, and to also see if anything has been approved for the month of September, which I highly doubt. So nothing for September. No states. Usually there's like one or two, but we're just barely creeping into the middle of the month, so who knows. But as of right now, no states for what do you call it? For the month of September. And nope, California has still not been approved for the month of August. I'm saying that because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me. I was wondering if we were going to get approved for August, and I still don't see us on there. I'm going to check the Fresh EBT app. Maybe there's some information that you guys may have that I don't have. Definitely leave that below in the comment section. But on that note, you guys, I am going to say, I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys. Oh, one more thing, you guys. So again, I did see a couple of you guys were telling me that you wanted me to do a Sephora Ulta beauty haul. I think I'm going to incorporate that. So I'm just letting you guys know I am going to do my beauty videos, my beauty hauls and all that kind of stuff. They're going to be on the weekend. I'm going to keep this content the same Monday through Friday. That is not going to be changed, but I'm going to leave the weekend as my wild card days. It's either going to be a vlog of some sort or a day in a life, or it's going to be my beauty videos. I have so much stuff that's still coming in the mail, you guys, and I can't wait to open it and share it with you guys. But on that note, you guys, I'm going to say that I hope this information is some way helpful or useful to you guys. Stay tuned. Drop your questions in the comment section down below. I'm going to try to write out those questions tonight so that way I can answer them tomorrow in my video. We're going to do a Q&A. I'm going to allow you guys to ask me questions. If I have the answer for them, I will provide them for you in that video that I will be doing tomorrow, okay? Remember to live, love, and elevate, you guys. Definitely stay safe. Hydrate because it's hot. Social distance, and yeah, I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, y'all.